Hello, friends. We have so much to talk about today. How about that big old jet airliner leading a celebration at Airbus today? Police say she picked up a forgotten purse and used someone else's credit cards to buy a bunch of stuff. And what this woman does for a living is really going to surprise you and probably disappoint you. And game on, Trump and Harris agree to debate. So click and stick right here as we light it up right now.
This is News 5 Now, streaming live to your neighborhood and around the world.
Hello, everyone, and good Thursday evening to you. I'm Roseanne Haven, and I'm so glad that you're checking in with me for WKRG News 5 Now. Remember, we're going to do this every day at 5:30. I will be connecting with you live or someone from the News 5 team about the big stories of the day. It's more intimate this way. We get your feedback. We want to know what's going on in your community. We cover the big stories, and we want to know what you think about those. We hear your comments, and every day we post a Facebook poll and ask you to vote on it. And we have a question of the day as well. So much fun. Again, if you're watching me on WKRG.com, make sure you like us on Facebook so we can stay in touch. And you can go there every day to vote on the poll and answer the question. It really is a lot of fun. Then right here, right now, every afternoon at 5:30, we're going to bring you those poll results and answers so we can share in on all of the results and find out what everybody is thinking about what's going on. Right now, we're going to count down the big stories we are following for you right now. Number 5. Pandas are back. Don't you love pandas? Today, the San Diego Zoo unveiled its Panda Ridge exhibit featuring panda pair Yun Chuan and Xing Bao. Diplomatic tensions with China prompted that country to demand that all the pandas in the U.S. be returned to China. No, but over the past year, the U.S. zoos gave them all back. So today marks a big turn after months without these cute, cuddly looking critters. Pandas can now be seen here in the U.S. again. These two are the first pandas to enter the U.S. in 21 years. Number 4. Airbus has now built 500 airplanes in Mobile. Can you believe that? They had a big old party today to celebrate. The mayor, other local bigwigs, and company reps came together to high-five the milestone, raising their cell phones to celebrate. Airbus Engineering set up shop at Brookley Field in 2007, and the company started building planes there in 2015. Boy, time has just flown. I remember when it came here and all the excitement surrounding that. But you know what? There's more to come. Airbus plans to expand the Mobile facility next year, making it the 4th largest commercial aviation assembly line in the world. Number 3. A lot of folks are going to be excited to see this happen, especially in our warm temperatures here on the Gulf Coast. The Mobile County Commission likely to approve $19 million toward building a new aquatic center at the Mobile County Sportsplex. The first phase of the project near the intersection of I-10 and I-65 off of Halls Mill Road will cost $23 million. It will include a 50-meter outdoor pool with dive wells, an instructional warm-up pool with locker rooms, and a 25-yard by 25-meter short course indoor pool. The city of Mobile chipping in $3 million, Mobile County Schools $500,000. This is going to be wonderful when it comes to fruition. The new facility could welcome up to 3,000 swimmers and their families for really big swim meets for the 1,000 swimmers in the City of Mobile Swim Association. The Mobile Sports Authority hoping they can use the center to snag big competitions like SEC Swim Championship as well. Now, this next story really disappointed me, and I'm sure it will you too, but of course, innocent until proven guilty. But anytime we hear of any of our educators falling from grace, it really hurts for us parents, doesn't it? A Robertsdale teacher is accused of picking up a purse someone left behind at a restaurant and using credit cards inside the pocketbook to buy stuff for herself. Robertsdale police tracked Dobrovka Singalovich on security cams. Police say that's her picking up the purse inside a Robertsdale restaurant, y'all. Next, they say her next stop, gas station to buy some fuel, then on to Walmart to buy a Red Bull. Maybe she needed to pick me up. Back to school then, where police say she got online and bought some big stuff. The victim's bank warned the victim about these hefty transactions. Police interrogated the teacher at the school. They searched her vehicle. Bingo! Cops found the purse, credit cards, and the victim's driver's license. Singalovich turned herself in. She faces charges of theft, identity theft, and fraudulent use of a credit card. After 20 years as a teacher, she is on administrative leave from the Baldwin County school system following her arrest. Wow, what a day to start the first day of school for Baldwin County students. And now, number one, former President Donald Trump and Vice President Kamala Harris will debate each other September 10th on ABC. You know, there for a while, we didn't think Trump wanted to debate. Well, he held a news conference at his Mar-a-Lago resort today, saying his team has also proposed presidential debates for September 4th on Fox and September 25th on NBC. And Republicans have agreed to a vice presidential debate on CBS, too. So still waiting word, though, from the Harris-Walz campaign about whether either Democrat will appear in those additional proposed debates. Now, that's a look at our big stories. Here, we're going to have a little more fun. Over the years, actors on Saturday Night Live, they do their thing, making us laugh as they impersonate politicians. And boy, they do such a good job sometimes when I see them. I can't think of anything else besides the person they were impersonating. Remember Dana Carvey? He took turns as President George H.W. Bush and Ronald Reagan. So talented, that man. And the late Phil Hartman impersonated President Bill Clinton. Tina Fey lampooned vice presidential candidate Sarah Palin. I still see Sarah Palin when I look at Tina Fey. Alec Baldwin impersonated President Donald Trump. Boy, he's got his voice nailed. Will Ferrell acted as Attorney General Janet Reno, and Jason Sudeikis impersonating Joe Biden. So who's next? Who do you think? Okay, we're going to go to our question of the day. And before we do this, I want to show something to you as we posted it. Who should play Minnesota Governor Tim Walz on Saturday Night Live? Now, as we mentioned, this is our way to connect with you live and for us to really get to know each other better. We had a question from Carmen Wheeler, and it's a good question. She says, why does a TV station keep posting these things? Views? Seems unnecessary. I like to keep up with the news, not this type of stuff. Well, that's a good question, and we appreciate your question. And we let her know, our digital team, that WKRG.com has a new streaming show, what you're watching now, News 5 Now. You can find it live Monday through Friday at 5:30 on our website and on Facebook. And so it's not necessarily about views, it's about you, because we want to hear from you. And Carmen thanked us for the response, and she appreciated it. So we thank you, Carmen, and to all of you who participate in doing this with us. All right, so our question for the day: what actor should play Minnesota Governor and Democrat vice presidential candidate Tim Walz on Saturday Night Live? Who do you think? Well, the internet started rumbling. It didn't take long for the name Steve Martin to surface. A lot of people said Steve Martin. They love him. Mindy Beeman says Steve Martin. Frankie says Steve Martin. Brian says he should just play himself in his military career. And someone thinks that Kim says Steve Martin has been chosen to play Walz. Well, here's the thing about that. Steve Martin says he doesn't want to do it. We'll tell you why. He said, you need someone who can really nail the guy. He says he thinks he was picked because he has gray hair and glasses. Do you think that's right? I think Steve Martin would do a good job, but he doesn't want to do it, so I don't guess he's going to do it unless something changes. We'll find out. But we want to checked out your suggestions. Keep posting more suggestions. We enjoy reading those. And now we have our next question of the day. Who should play J.D. Vance on Saturday Night Live? Go over to Facebook and let us know who should play J.D. Vance on Saturday Night Live and vote in the next Facebook poll. We want your vote on this. Polling suggests confidence in higher education is declining. Is college worth it? That's our next poll. And we'll be back here tomorrow on News 5 Now at 5:30 to share those results. Okay. Between 2018, we have another serious question we want to ask you about. Did I skip around? Are we all good? Okay, we're good. We good, Pat? All right. Every day, we're asking you to post a poll on Facebook. We are doing that, and we bring you the results here at 5:30. A lot going on, but we're really wanting your feedback. This is a very serious issue, and that is between 2018 and 2023. Alabama saw 29 school shooting incidents. Now, last year, April 2023, Mississippi passed a law, and it allows people known as secret school security guardians to carry concealed weapons and receive training for active shooter situations on school campuses. Now, over in Florida, school safety officers, they're allowed to carry weapons on campus. Currently in Alabama, certified and trained security staff and school resources officers are allowed to carry firearms on campus. Our poll today asked you, should that Alabama provision be widened? Specifically, do you think Alabama teachers should be allowed to carry guns for protection? What do you think? Here's what you said. 74% of you say, yes, let our teachers arm themselves. 26% of you say no. Those are the results of our Facebook poll. And you can continue to vote if you would like. Now, in the meantime, you can always check in with me and the rest of the team on WKRG.com and our Facebook page. I want to know, too, who you think would play J.D. Vance. I don't know, but I got to say, for kicks today, on my WKRG Roseanne Haven page, I posted a picture of one of our photojournalists, and I think he looks, Dan Kettinger, he looks just like J.D. Vance. And now when I see him, I'm like, that's what I see. Go to my page and tell me what you think. Several of you have already weighed in. Steve Joint said, yeah, minus the eyeliner. I'm like, you think J.D. Vance wears eyeliner? I don't know. Do you think? I don't think he does. Some people just are, they naturally have that. Huh? Everybody on TV does. Yeah. I wear it just a little bit. Can you tell? Yeah, a lot. Okay. All right. We want you, though, now to turn your television on so you can catch the rest of the CBS Evening News with Nora O'Donnell and check out her beautiful blue eyes. And then you'll be right where you need to be for WKRG News 5 at 6 o'clock. Our chief meteorologist, Ed Bloodsworth, has his eye on another tropical disturbance. He has both eyes on the tropical disturbance. Yep, we have another one to talk about. Still dealing with Debbie a little bit, but we'll check in with Ed Bloodsworth. And our sports anchor, Gerhard Mathangani, has more fallout from the scandal rocking Hoover High School football. If you haven't seen the video, I'm sure we will show it to you again, or check it out on WKRG.com. Our Simone Eli broke that story yesterday. Talk about disappointment, but it is what it is, and the video shows it. But check that out. And Peter Albrecht and I will bring you the very latest news. We'll have more on the big stories of the day, including the story of a Rosenton family. They were burned out of their home. But if there's something the Gulf Coast knows how to do, that is, we know how to come together and love our neighbor. And so we're going to tell you what you can do if you're interested in helping out, but what the Rosenton community is doing to help this dear family. So we will see you on TV in just a few minutes for WKRG News 5 at 6. I want to thank you so much for joining me for this party that we call News 5 Now. See you later. Have a great evening, everybody.